Owning a long-term rental property is a great way to earn an extra income, and over time, you can develop incredible relationships with your tenants. However, there are many details to work out to make sure your investment is protected and the process goes smoothly. As a property investor myself, here's a list of things my husband and I do to keep our property in shape and help us find wonderful renters. Screen potential tenants. Finding a renter that is reliable, respectful, and responsible is the goal. But how do you know when you've hit the landlord jackpot? Here's a few steps we take to ensure we're getting a good tenant. Conduct an interview. If you think of your investment property as your business, it only makes sense to require an application, then conduct an interview with potential tenants, just as you would for a new coworker. I like to do a vibe check to determine if I think the renter and I will see eye to eye on things. Make sure they will be a good neighbor and find out if they are invested in the community. All these factors can give you a good idea if they are the person you want living in your property. Credit check. Obviously, receiving rent payment consistently and on time is a landlord's main concern. Doing a quick credit check on applicants is a good way to weed out those who have a history of missing payments. Background check. Running a background check not only alerts you to any safety concerns, but also protects you from liability if something occurs. Besides, I think it's just part of being a good neighbor to discover as much as you can about the person moving into your property and living next to your neighbors. However, remember to use any information you uncover fairly and ethically. According to fair housing laws, an applicant cannot be denied due to familial status, sex, disability, religion, color, race, or nationality. Renter's agreement. No matter who you are renting to, a renter's agreement is super important to outline expectations of renter and landlord and make sure both parties agree to the same terms. Items to cover. When is rent due? How do you receive payment? When is the lease up? How much notice do you require before they move out? Seek out professional guidance from a realtor, attorney, or property manager to develop your renter's agreement. This document can be used for subsequent renters with minimal or no changes. Will you allow pets? This is always a tough one. Are they cute and cuddly? Yes. Do they make good tenants? Not always. Even an animal lover like me recognizes that allowing pets in our rental property will cause additional wear and tear to the home. While we don't have a hard no pets rule, we do use discretion and require an extra fee when we permit pets. This money helps us with repairs and maintenance that will inevitably be needed. Lawn care. Another important consideration is lawn maintenance. Do you expect your tenants to maintain the lawn? Will you be taking on that responsibility? Do you have a service that will take care of this? If you're hiring a company for lawn care, be sure to factor this into your costs so it doesn't diminish your profits. Maintenance. Same goes for general home maintenance. If you are local to your rental property and have the knowledge and ability to do small home repairs, you can reap more profit. If you must count on a handyman or other professional to keep the property running smoothly, this also may cut into your earnings. Remember, you own this property and it benefits you to keep it in good condition. Try not to let your rentals fall into despair. Before jumping into the investment property game, it's important to have a clear idea of what is expected of you as a landlord, but providing a safe and comfortable living situation to a well-deserving person or family makes it all worth it. This relationship between landlord and tenant can be so mutually beneficial. They get a lovely home and you get an extra income. Win-win. If you are considering taking the leap, I'd love to talk with you more about my experience as a landlord and to explore potential investment properties in the area. The cost of real estate continues to increase, so there's no time like the present to invest and start earning.